Good morning, everyone on the homestead. It's dark. It's pitch dark because we have no electricity. Now, this isn't something that I am just assimilating. This is actual real life. So, first thing I got to do is I got to get up, get warm clothes on. It's really cold. And then I have my solar lanterns that are all charged up. I have my oil lamps, and we got to start our day in the real off-grid world. So, life goes on whether you have electricity or not. And I got to get started. I've got to brush my hair, get my makeup on, and get started with my day. So I have my makeup on, I brushed my hair, and now I have to go on my everyday chores. It's 6 a.m., it's pitch black. Living on the East Coast is a lot more challenging to go off-grid because you have to deal with the cold weather in the wintertime. But I have my lantern, I have all of my oil lamps. I'm going to have to go light, and I have to go about my day. So what am I going to do today? I don't know how long the electric is going to be out. I do have a generator that I will run if I need to, but I'm going to wait until towards the end of the day. But what happens if you would wake up and your electricity would be off, and your electricity would be off for good? These are things that are lessons that we need to really think about. I don't know why our electricity is off. I know it's been off for 3 hours already. So I'm going to get started on my day. And as soon as the sun comes up, it's going to make it so much easier for me because then I can see a little bit better. But these are things that we have to think about. I never even thought about making a video like this because we take electricity for granted. But here's my light. And now we have to start lighting all of my oil lamps. And my oil lamps also give me a lot of heat as well because the oil I have in them is also for heat. It's called clean heat. So let's wake up, Tessie. Wake up. The morning started whether you feel like it or not. But the only thing I'm really missing is the internet. The internet. I don't have no internet. That's something that would be really hard for me because I become very dependent on the internet and YouTube. So let's get started. Very, very quiet. Only the distant hum of a generator is running. So it's very quiet here. I know it looks really dark on my camera, but actually I have a lot of light and I'm able to see, and I can go do my cleaning. I can do some cooking. I can cook off grid because I have a lot of propane. I also can cook with fire outside. So I'm all right with eating, and I'm all right with seeing what I can do. I don't have the internet, so that's the thing that I miss the most. I'll get back to you in a little bit, and I'll show you how I spend my day. And I wonder, how long is it going to be without this electricity? It's really nice living this way, but I do really miss my internet. Everyone, I'm back and I'm reporting no electricity yet. So it's been at least 5 hours now of no electricity. And it really makes me think about the elderly and the people that have a lot of medical problems that depend on electricity. You know, I'm cleaning my house and I'm going about my everyday life because I am a relatively healthy person. I don't have to take any medications, and I'm young enough yet that I'm really able to do all of the things that I can do. It really was an eye-opener to me, you know, for people that have medical conditions, people that need to rely on electricity. You know, what would they do? And you could see why in a crisis like this, a lot of people wouldn't survive. And I just want to really share with you, you know, what happens if your lights go out And it's for real. Like for me, it's for real. I can't choose this. I have no electricity. And so I'm relying on all of the things that I have learned. I'm relying on the things that I have here that I'm prepared. I'm prepared to live a long time with my food and with my water. I need more water storage. That is something I have to really work on. I'm prepared to live here with food for a long time. If the lights would never come back on, it would be such a change in my life, but I would survive. I will report back to you and let you know when the electricity does come on, but this is off-grid and it is not my choice, and that's what it would be like. Most times it's going to be without your choice. You aren't going to have a choice to be off-grid or not. I do have a generator. I am not getting my generator out yet. If I would have to go a couple days of this, then I would get my generator out. But so far so good, and I'm reading lots of my books. I am so thankful for my books because I'm so used to the internet, and if you don't have the internet, what are you going to do? Blessing. My friend Sue, her husband, gave me a whole bunch of bubble wrap. Now I can put plastic over top of all of that insulation. So I'm going to be working on that next. I'd like to thank Susan and her husband for giving me all this bubble wrap. That way I can keep my insulation nice and dry. And it sure is helpful. So I have one done and I have more to go. This is really going to make a difference. And he got it at work, so we got it for free. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to tuck this all up underneath here. Try to make it as nice as I possibly can so it doesn't look sloppy. What a blessing! Because I never get big pieces of bubble wrap like this. Wow! Now it's nice and dry. Here is the pepper seeds. Let's go feed them to our chickens. Go, birdies! Come get your food. One thing about having chickens is it's so nice because they eat up all your scraps. So I really don't compost that much because my chickens eat a lot of it. But sure makes them hungry. It looks like Mildred is going through molt. Molt means that she loses all her feathers. And she'll grow them back and then start laying eggs again. Another project that's been bugging me is this strip. It keeps falling down. So I have a hammer now, and we're going to get this fixed properly. Well, now that's done. Now it looks so much better. I have that fixed. Just another thing off the list today. Received in the mail a dear gift from a friend, Owen. He made me all of these beautiful Christmas trees out of wood. Look how beautiful artwork he does. So I'm gonna go put these Christmas trees up on display. I want everybody to see them when they come into my home. Aren't they pretty? It's so festive, and I really would like to keep this up all winter long. So I'm gonna go put these where they belong. And there's where I put my Christmas trees. Yippee! I love them. Today's one of those days where I'm getting a lot of things finished and completed. From the diary of my Grandma Fanny, and we're on December the 22nd, 1942. Today, it was a stormy day. I helped Mrs. Unks in making Christmas cookies. And tonight I have a Christmas program at the school.